Roses are red and may arouse some suspicion, while Scream Factory releases a holiday tradition. And that holiday tradition is the original 80s classic My Bloody Valentine being released in a Steelbook edition. To come included with the Steelbook edition, if you were lucky enough to pre-order this over on Scream Factory's website, I'm not even sure if they actually still have it available over on their website, but you were also able then to get a retro cloth, and I hope you're sitting down for this, a retro cloth release of the original 80s classic My Bloody Valentine, Harry Warden, as a retro cloth figure. And I'm pretty excited for that. If you are a longtime viewer of this channel, you'll know that I've been championing for years NECA Toys to finally give us a Harry Warden. And while it's not an ultimate release Harry Warden, we do get ourselves a retro cloth version of him. And he's packed inside this box. I have been extremely excited for this box to arrive, though I do already have My Bloody Valentine in several releases already. In fact, Scream Factory not so long ago released My Bloody Valentine in a deluxe version. But here what we're getting inside this box is the deluxe version in a Steelbook edition, and we're also getting ourselves the retro cloth version of Harry Warden, which as it currently stands right now, I think is the only way that you actually get yourself a Harry Warden until eventually maybe NECA Toys releases him to retail, similar to what they've done in previous collaborations with Scream. Specifically, the Billy Chapman from Silent Night, Deadly Night. You remember he was an exclusive that came packed with a Scream Factory release. But then later on, they released him in a retail format as well. So we're going to go ahead and get the box opened up. I took the time, waited patiently, so patiently, to open this up in front of camera because I really did want to open this up sooner. I really wanted to get my hands on the Harry Warden. But I thought, no, we're going to wait. We're going to do this. We're going to do this right. We're going to do this in front of camera. So I got myself Chet Cunnington III, and we're going to go ahead and slice the tape on the top of the box. And we're going to check out the contents inside. Now, immediately when this was announced from Scream Factory, I must have dove right to their website. And I pre-ordered it instantly. Now, inside what you'll be getting yourselves is a deluxe version of the original Scream Factory release of the My Bloody Valentine. Although it's going to be in a Steelbook edition. I think you'll also get yourself a poster, if memory serves me correctly. And if you are somebody that enjoys collecting wallpaper or things to wrap gifts in, Shout Factory also includes some paper that you can use for, like I said, wrapping up a gift or something like that. Going to move that to the side because obviously nobody is interested really in the actual paper. Let's check out and see what we got in here. So first thing we're going to look at, and in here is the Steelbook edition of the My Bloody Valentine. The only thing I really would say in retrospect is it's really disappointing that they didn't give us the Steelbook edition of the remake, because we've already gotten lots of versions already. Just like I said, I think last year we did get ourselves a My Bloody Valentine deluxe Blu-ray edition. So essentially we're kind of double dipping again to get a Steelbook edition. I am ripping up the envelope like I don't have a knife in front of me. Let's go ahead and cut that open. Let's see, let's check out the Steelbook here. Now I don't have many Steelbooks in my collection. Steelbook is really not my thing, but there are ever so once in a while ones that get released that I say to myself, yeah, definitely gonna have to get that. To come included, you get the limited edition Steelbook packaging, limited quantity, manufactured, collect it while it lasts. And you've got yourself a brand new artwork there depicted on the front. I don't mind this artwork. I didn't like it initially. I thought it was lacking something. But I do actually like this. Now, I don't want to cut this Steelbook. Obviously, that would just be dire. Let's get the knife just under it, just to open up the plastic just a little bit more. Let's go ahead and open this up. Now, at the time that you guys are watching this unboxing, I don't even know. I think they had already sold out on the pre-order of the Harry Warden and My Bloody Valentine Steelbook. It may still be available. I would just recommend checking over on Scream Factory's website to see if it's still available. I'll provide the link down below. So here we got on the back here, My Bloody Valentine stands up with Black Christmas as the best Canada has to offer in the oft-slighted slasher horror subgenre. On Valentine's Day, someone always loses their heart. 20 years ago, this small town lost more than that when a tragedy claimed the lives of 5 miners. Now the town is gearing up for another Valentine's Day, but when a box of candy containing an eerie warning and a blood-soaked heart arrive, the town folk realize that romance is as good as dead, and so are they. Special features include, now, I would really need to bring in the other deluxe version of the My Bloody Valentine that I already have to see whether they actually have the same releases or the same special features. Disc 1 includes the theatrical version, 4K scan of the original camera negative, an anemic Valentine, interview with director George Wihalka, I think his name is, Friends of Mine, interview with actress Lori Halier, Axel, Be My Valentine, interview with actor Neil Affleck, From the Heart, interview with actor Paul Kellman, Becoming Sylvia, interview with actress Helene Udy, The Secret with actor, The Secret Keeper, interview with actor Rob Stein, Broken Hearts and Broken Bones, interview with special makeup artist Tom Berman, Holes in the Heart, a look at the difference between the theatrical and the uncut version, theatrical trailer, TV spots, radio spots, still gallery. Again, I don't know, I think this is pretty much the same stuff and offerings that were available with the deluxe Blu-ray release that was released again, I think about a year or so ago. Disc 2 is the thing you really want to be checking out if you've never seen this movie, or if you've seen it before. Do yourself the service of checking out the uncut version. Specifically, the woman that's caught inside the dryer, the washing machine. You'll really see there's additional footage that they've added in there that definitely wasn't in the theatrical cut. Disc 2, the uncut version, again, the 4K scan of the original camera negative. Audio commentary with actor George Wihalka, My Bloody Valentine 35th Anniversary Cast Reunion panel at the Bay of Blood Convention in Florida. Thomas Kovacs performs The Ballad of Harry Warden at the Bay of Blood Convention with Peter Copper and Jim Murkison. I think it's Murkison right there. This was released in 1981. The runtime is 90 minutes, and the theatrical, or the director's cut, I should say, the uncut version is 93 minutes. So you get an extra 3 minutes of gore fest, which is, I have to say again, when you see the original theatrical trailer and then you see the uncut version, you kind of say to yourself, yeah, that's why I got cut. This is the back of it. I'm going to see if I can remove this very carefully. The only downside sometimes when you get these steelbook editions, there's the back look of the artwork done on the case. There's the front, and there's the back. Sometimes, though, when you look at the cases inside, yeah. From the heart comes a warning filled with bloody good cheer. Remember what happened as the 14th draws near. What I like to generally try to do is fit this inside. Now, for this, I'll have to probably remove the goop on the back here. Just peel that off. Peel this off, because I like to always hold on to these. The downside, as I was saying, is when you get these steelbook editions, they never put the features on the back because, of course, that's where all the artwork is usually showcased. Let's just see if the insert actually fits inside. It doesn't. It just overlaps. You think that they would have cut that just enough. It literally only needed this little bit to be trimmed off for that to fit properly in the case. I'm going to see if I can maybe get my paper cutter, slice that down, see if I can fit that inside. Because really, I'd like to include the features so I know exactly what's going on and what I can see in the movie. Of course, you got your theatrical version. Let's open that up, pull this out, pop that out. And then on the other side, we've got the Bloody Valentine uncut version. Again, I don't think there's anything really different between this and the original deluxe version Blu-ray that we already got. So it's more just cosmetics. If you are somebody that likes to have steelbook editions, actually, you know what? I did get the Slumber Party Massacre, which was a steelbook edition that came included with the Russ Thorne retro cloth figure, which again, I think up to this point, we have not gotten that guy re-released. Then, of course, we got ourselves a poster. And the poster essentially should be just the same artwork as the steelbook. Let's see if we can get this opened up here. There we go. Slide this out. I like the fact that Scream Factory does put these inside tubes, so it does protect the artwork so that, you know, between here and getting it up onto the wall. Let's just cut the tape on the side here. There we go. Between actually getting this arriving and then eventually getting it up on the wall, you have something that kind of is protecting it. There's the print, which is basically just the steelbook edition. One critique I would say about it is it's awfully faded. I would have liked if it had a little bit more of a sheen to it. Like, it seems like it's an awfully faded print. And it doesn't have, like I said, any gloss to the surface at all. Although, when you tilt it, you can see that there's some skulls in the background, which I didn't even notice before. Again, I really like the print. I just wish it was a little bit more glossier. So we're going to go ahead and roll that up, put that just to the side for the time being. I'm going to probably ultimately frame that, I feel, and get that eventually, you know, up on my wall. And then, of course, the thing that you guys, I'm sure, are most interested in seeing is the My Bloody Valentine, the Miner, which, funny enough, they actually don't call it Harry Warden on the front, which is one of the things that some people had critiqued the figure about. The fact that they didn't actually list the character's name down below. But yes, there you have Harry Warden right there. He doesn't seem like he comes with an alternate head sculpt. It basically comes with the pickaxe. Looks like he comes with a knife, and he comes with the, I'm assuming, bloody box of chocolates with the blood-soaked heart inside. I am so very thrilled for the fact that we finally get ourselves a retro cloth Harry Warden. I had been wanting a Harry Warden from NECA Toys. I'm sure you could probably even find reviews on this channel years ago where I'd asked, just hoped, that NECA would eventually give us a retro cloth version of Harry Warden. Sure enough, we have him right here. On the back here. It does give you a bit of a read-up. A decades-old folk tale surrounding a deranged murderer killing those who celebrate Valentine's Day turns out to be true to legend when a group defies the killer's order and people start turning up dead. Includes pickaxe, nail gun, knife, which I guess I didn't see the nail gun. It's probably somewhere in there. Nail gun and candy heart. That's what it looks like on the side. That's what it looks like on the other side. I mean, really, this is the 80s based Harry Warden, but technically you could probably just decide to display him as the remake Harry Warden as well. The only thing, unfortunately, that it's missing is swappable heads. But I guess you really don't want to reveal who the killer is underneath, after all, the mask. But I am very super excited for this. I will keep this guy, I think, as a separate standalone review, because I really do want to spend a lot of time talking about what was my dream figure for NECA Toys to produce is finally happening here with a release of Harry Warden. Even though technically it's just called the Miner, we all know it's Harry Warden, and that's pretty cool for the fact that we finally get ourselves a retro cloth figure of him. So again, basically, if you were to order this one online, as far as I know, this is the only way that you can get yourself a Harry Warden. You get yourself, of course, the figure. You get yourself a pretty neat-looking steelbook of course, the original deluxe version of the Blu-ray, which, again, I don't think is really that much different from the original deluxe Blu-ray that we had gotten, like, last year or so. And then we got ourselves the art print, which usually seems to be, like, the three things that you get when you order these. You get a case, you get the actual movie, usually with a new slipcover. You get yourself the figure, and then usually you get yourself, like, an art print. So very, very cool. I have already watched My Bloody Valentine, but based on the fact now I've got myself the Steelbook edition, I might find myself popping this back in my Blu-ray player and checking it out again. And again, I really like that artwork. It's probably not... I'm glad that they did still release the original version, deluxe version, which had, of course, that brand new artwork, and then you could, of course, flip the sleeve around to reveal the original movie artwork. But I do appreciate the fact we did get ourselves a Steelbook edition. Would have been nice if it was still the remake. Remake, I feel, is the best way they could have really gone, but I guess really they wanted to release an original 80s Harry Warden, but I really want to see them release a remake, the remake, My Bloody Valentine, in a deluxe format, the exact same way as what we got, treated to, spoiled to, when we got the 80s release just recently. But again, if you guys want to check this out, I would say probably just head on over to Scream Factory's website, see if the pre-order is still available. I honestly don't know if it is. At the time of recording this, I had a feeling like they had already sold out, but they may have restocked quantities. So if you are interested in picking up the Blu-ray and, of course, the Harry Warden, which is, I think, the real reason probably most people are going to be wanting to pre-order this and get this ordered now, head on over to Scream Factory's website and have a look and see if maybe they've replenished stock. If you have picked up this set for yourself, let me know down below in the comments section what you guys think of it, and whether you guys actually like the artwork that they put on the Steelbook. Questionable, at least in the beginning when I first saw it, but I have warmed up to it. I really do think that's some pretty fun-looking artwork. Literally, Harry Warden is just dragging this guy by a pickaxe down the rail, the actual mining cart track. So that's pretty cool. If you guys are new to this channel and you're liking all the content you're seeing here, consider the idea of hitting the subscribe button down below. Consider the idea of turning on the bell notification, and keep considering the idea of keeping your peepers ever peeled, because there's going to be a lot more videos coming your way. And of course, we are going to be having a look in a separate standalone review. We are going to be checking out the My Bloody Valentine, the Minor, Harry Warden. Lots of stuff, guys, coming your way. So as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.